Hey, what's going on, folks? Your Weekend Gardener here. And of course, as soon as I start videotaping, Hollywood comes in here and wants a picture, or he wants to get into the video. While I have you here today, this show is about what I'm planting this spring, also the summer, and for the year 2025. In the past, I've always purchased seeds from big box stores, and my seeds always look like this. The issue I have with buying seeds from big box stores is every year the price goes up by about 20 to 30 cents. And usually you get seeds that are down here. So usually you get about that many seeds depending on how big the seeds are. When I first start purchasing seeds from the box store, and then maybe even cheaper than this, $1.44. That's a lot better. It's dark in the office, but we don't want that sun just beaming in. Okay, so the next step, it went up to $1.78. Next year, $1.96. Next year, $1.99. $2.19. Last year, $2.49. This year, $2.99. Unopened. This is how much you get. Maybe that many seeds. All the way down here. That's your row of seeds and all this paper. I don't know about you, but this is ridiculous. I'm tired of it. So now what I do more of now is I purchase my seeds online from various shops throughout the world. I buy seeds all over the entire world. You tend to get more bang for your buck. Like, for example, these are Armenian. These cost me like about $2.50. These are $2.99, $3, and you get maybe about 6 seeds as opposed to 50. Actually, no, I'm sorry, 60 seeds. Look at the comparison. Big box stores, you just lost a customer. So I had these Armenian that I'm growing this year. These are the long, sometimes 8 to 12 inches. Yeah, I'm growing those this year. I got my sugar babies. Growing those. Kohlrabi. These are the white Vienna. The amount of seeds, that is crazy. This year for Christmas, I actually got a few seeds. Got the Copenhagen. These are cabbage. I still have some left from last year and the previous year before that. What I'm doing this year, what I'm doing different this year is I'm not gonna grow like 10, 12 of these. I'm gonna use most of the pack, if not all of it this year. Because what's been happening is groundhogs, pests such as aphids and hornworms, they've just been decimating, and I may walk away with 2 cabbages out of 10. And we're not doing that this year. This year I'm gonna plant a lot of this stuff all over the yard. The way food prices are, I don't wanna be in the grocery store spending my hard-earned money on stuff that's probably been sprayed and handled by multiple hands that are unclean. Savoy cabbage, that's my favorite. It's that real dark green wrinkly cabbage. 300 seeds. Stevia, I tried to grow this once a few years ago. Didn't work out for me, so try again. I got some pollinator mix that'll bring in the bees. Onion shallots. When I was in Brazil, someone picked up some papaya seeds, and I told them it won't grow in our area because we're in zone 7 and these require zones 8, 9, and possibly 10. The only way these are gonna grow in this area is if I had a 30-foot greenhouse that I can somehow make it adaptable up to 2 grow zones. Like zone 7, and I keep it warm enough to make it a zone 9 greenhouse. That's gonna be virtually impossible because I haven't seen any residential 30-foot greenhouses. Also, we picked up some cilantro. We can grow that here. This is fine. This is for a Christmas gift. I got some rhubarb. I've never had this before, never grown it before. I'm gonna try it out. Some people say it's good, some people say it's And you know what? This was purchased online, and the seeds come all the way up to here. That's a lot better. Savory Winter. I have no idea what this is, but this was also a Christmas gift. My favorite, red mustard greens. I have so many of these seeds from last year. I probably have over 2,000 seeds. And also what I did last year is I collected my own seeds from plants that flowered and then seeded. So I collected those. New gardeners, if you have any plants that go to seed, collect those seeds for next year. So therefore you don't have to buy any more seeds. I have more Ashley cucumbers, so I'm really gonna do it this year. This is like 50 seeds. I have so many seeds. I think I may give some seeds away to my mom and then to friends. I'm gonna have so many cucumbers. This is another interesting thing that we picked up from Brazil, grass seeds. I don't know why I picked this up, but I picked it up. It only cost us maybe about 20 cents, if that. I do have some bald spots in my yard that need to be filled. Okay, now this is a gift that Mrs. Your Weekend Gardener got me from Brazil. She ordered these when she was there. Haven't opened the pack yet, but I could see that the first one is a maracujá. I grew it last year, and it made it about 2 years, and then last year, because of the weather, it died. So that's not good. But I'm gonna try it again. Maracujá, which is passion fruit. And this is the sour passion fruit. Okay, she got us some melancia. I've seen this before. I cannot think of the American name for it. Fairfax watermelon. I've never seen this before. Very interesting. It's green and yellow, not green and white. I'm about to look this one up. But I know we can grow it because it's a melon. And inside their package, you know, I'm gonna open this up and let you see how Brazil packages their seeds. Look at that. It's in like a foil container. That's good quality, and I'm sure these seeds, this whole pack costs like maybe about 20 cents. Next time I go to Brazil, I am gonna order more seeds. Okay, back to what I usually order now instead of going online. This is very interesting. I got 4 packs of these right here, and this is the sapphire grapes. Some people call them moon drops, some people call them witch fingers, but these are the long grapes. And I got 4 packs of these, and that is a lot of seeds. I'm definitely gonna give some to my mom. I'm not gonna grow these. This is enough to, wow, this would take up so much space. These grow like little trees. They go straight up and then they bush out. Got another pack right here. I paid $3.30 for these seeds. Let's see what we have. Okay, these are the red mammoth beets. I'm trying to see how many I have, but this is how they came. That's a lot of beets for $3.30. And look how they pack it. They package it this way. I'm gonna grow a lot of beets this year because I usually seed them. I'm sorry, I usually juice them because I don't like beets, but I would juice them and drink the juice, which is healthy. You can also eat the leaves of beets. My next package, toilet paper, which is cool, I guess. But it's wrapped up, 300 seeds. These are the black nebula carrots, and they cost me $3. also got a thank you letter for purchasing it. That's something you don't get from a big box store. And usually these mom and pop places, they thank you for your purchase, which is a very personal touch. I like that. Springfield, Missouri. This cost me $3. I want to show you how it's packaged up. Tissue paper and instructions. Come with instructions on what to do. This is Moon and Star watermelons. I tried to grow this once before and I was not successful due to groundhog pressure. They also gave me a free gift. I thought that's what this was. Marigold seeds. So I got some marigold seeds because I've purchased the Moon and Stars. Plus the marigolds keep a lot of pests away. They keep deer, they're supposed to keep deer away also because they don't like the scent of the flower. Okay, my next one. This one is from Illinois. This cost me $3.23. Wow. These are Detroit beets. Like I said, I'm doing it up with the beets this year. Look at that packaging. And it's 1,200 seeds plus for $3. That's ridiculous. Okay, it looks like there's something else in the package. Okay, 550 beefsteak tomatoes. I said I was gonna grow tomatoes this year because I get a lot of squirrel pests on that, but I got my grow tent outside back together. My greenhouse tent is back together. I was able to fix it. I'm growing a lot of tomatoes in that tent, and I'm also gonna send a lot of these, once I start the plants, I'm gonna send them to my mom's house because she has more success there than I do. She doesn't have squirrels. All right, here's another package. This one cost me $2.49. I know you hear Hollywood in the background. That character don't like no one near the house. Okay, these are my Charleston Gray seeds. And these Charleston Grays grow 35 to 50 pounds. And I got 14 seeds. That's not good, but it's not too bad. Charleston Gray. Those are the oblong, very long watermelon. I grew them back in 2021, and the funny thing about it is that there was so much foliage over it, I didn't even see it. I just happened to be cleaning the garden one day and there it was almost ready, and I was like, wow. I don't remember doing the taste test on that one or even tasting it, but we're gonna get a lot of watermelons this year. I'm calling for it. Okay, next package. This cost me $1.89. Nice container, styrofoam. Got these from seed store. Tell them watermelon seeds. These are the Black Diamond. Those are the small little bowling ball, and they look like they're black. Always wanted to try those. I thought they were like sugar babies, but very, very dark hue on the outside. It's gonna be interesting. And all the seeds that I purchased, they are heirlooms and non-GMO. Not doing that mess with unseeded watermelons and stuff like that. No, we don't do that. Okay, this next one is from Baker Creek. Very expensive, but great quality seeds. Okay. Looks like, okay. I tried to grow this last year and they did wonderful until the groundhog got into the raised garden bed and went to town. That he wasn't hungry after he got into that, but I'm growing these again. Very interesting. Okay, no free gift because I didn't buy that many, but even still. All right, here's my next one. This one cost me $3.50. And the reason why I'm telling you the price is I'm doing some comparison because Big box stores are now up to $3 normally. There are some seeds that are higher, but pretty much they're up to $3. Silver Yamato watermelon. These are the watermelon that look silvery or white inside. I tried to grow them last year. I'm not going to mention that groundhog. You can grow these all the way up to zone 5A. Interesting. So these should do well. All right, my next one, $197. That's like 2 years ago prices. Rainbow blend cauliflower and broccoli. That's a lot of seeds. I do have a room outside to plant all this stuff. It's just that I don't plant all this stuff. This year's gonna be different. So this is what I purchased, and this was like $1.89. How much? $1.97. And then for free, they gave me some Butter Crunch lettuce seeds. Thank you for the free gift. It's not bad. Nice packaging. I'm always impressed with when I buy online the packaging. All right, this is the last one, and this one cost me $2.49, which is last year's prices. White Wonder cucumbers, the albino, 30 seeds for $1.89. 500 seeds, tatsoi. I grew tatsoi last year and it did pretty well. I was surprised. I like the packaging, of course, Ziplocs. But for $2.49, I have the purple broccoli. For $1.89, I have the White Wonder cucumbers. And for $2.49, 500 seeds of tatsoi. So that's what I will be growing this year. Also, I have a lot of stuff from previous years that are unopened and I haven't grown. I have so many seeds. Hold a second. This is just one of 4 bags like this that I have of seeds. And then I have 2 booklets. I have a lot of growing to do. A lot of this stuff I keep in the fridge off season. This entire bag is unopened seeds that I didn't have the time, didn't have the energy to plant. But we're gonna do better this year. What's your excuse for not planting seeds and growing your own food? What's your excuse? Space? Time? Thanks for watching this rather long video. See you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.